Co trzecia kobieta w Unii doświadczyła przemocy seksualnej bądź fizycznej. Co trzecia. 62 miliony Europejek. Przemoc dzieje się, ale naszą rolą jest tworzyć prawo, które zapewnia bezpieczeństwo. Konwencja stambulska właśnie temu służy. Służy bezpieczeństwu.
Men 1 av 3 kvinnor i EU är rädda om sitt liv. De är rädda för att bli våldtagna, de är rädda för att bli slagna.
A violência contra as mulheres é uma peste persistente para a qual ainda não temos vacina. Estima-se que na União Europeia 1 em cada 3 mulheres.
Co-rapporteur Lucas Kohut and all our advisors and shadow rapporteurs for this hard work in this historic moment. Vårt viktigaste europeiska verktyg för att bekämpa våld mot kvinnor.
Nous le savons tous, il est nécessaire d'agir rapidement vu l'augmentation des violences pendant le Covid qui n'ont cessé d'augmenter depuis.
It is shameful that 6 member states have not ratified it. Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania and Slovakia. Even more worrying are the declarations from governments to withdraw from the convention, like in Poland.
Shame. It shouldn't be whether or not we should ratify it. It should be how fast we can ratify it.
Dear colleague, so violence, any kind of violence against women is really something awful and completely unacceptable. But Istanbul Convention is not a new document. 12 years ago, Council of Europe adopted this document. My question, very clear question for you, is if you can tell me, is there one single state which ratified Istanbul Convention and that in this country the violence against women is decreased? So we are listening every few months here, your poetry about this holy document. But we are not here because of the poetry. We are here because of results. We need a result concerning this violence. So please, I asked a simple question. Just a moment, you let other people to speak. 40 seconds more.
Please finish.
So my question is really, is there...
Please answer the question.
Women and girls are being deprived their lives. Either we can send a clear message that we take the situation seriously, or we can just play that we live on another planet and do not do anything. So if you really want to stand up for women and girls all across the Union, you should every day during the whole year be prepared to say, ratify the Istanbul Convention now.
Slachtoffer van gendergerelateerd geweld. In Nederland wordt elke 8 dagen een vrouw vermoord, simpelweg omdat ze een vrouw is.
So, dear colleague, the Netherlands, as you mentioned, was one of the first countries which ratified Istanbul Convention, if I'm not wrong, in 2014. So it's 9 years that Istanbul Convention is ratified and implemented in the Netherlands. And now you are speaking about the increase of violence. So can you tell me if you care about the effectiveness, if you care about the results or just the papers? Now you want that Poland, Hungary and other countries ratify the same convention which didn't decrease the violence in your country, but it increased it. Where is the logic in it? Please tell me.
What it says that the Istanbul Convention is not ratified by these other member states means that they don't care. And also I have said that we need also on top of that a directive against violence against women. We need to work on every level that we can to ensure that women can be safe in our streets.
Dlaczego? Dlatego, że przyjrzyjmy się statystykom. Czy w państwach rządzących przez lewicę stało się coś, co spowodowałoby, że kwestia ochrony ofiar przemocy jest wyższa? Nie. Tymczasem w kraju, który tak bardzo atakuje...
Istanbulský dohovor určite má svoje pozitíva, ale každý normálny človek samozrejme je proti násiliu na ženách, ale samozrejme každý normálny človek takisto odmieta prepašovávanie gender ideológie, aká je v tomto.
Weil Sie vollkommen zu Recht glauben, es geht hier eigentlich nicht wirklich um den Schutz der Frauen, sondern es geht hier wieder mal um Genderideologien.
The need to take action against any kind of violence against women is beyond dispute. There's no debate about that. Today's debate and the debate about the Istanbul Convention, however, is really not about this. It's about instrumentalizing the fight against violence to push a radically left-wing political agenda. It's about imposing the concept of gender on member states and forcing, for instance, the absurd idea that it is a human choice to be a man or a woman instead of a biological fact. The European Parliament and others fail to accept the sovereign decision of these member states. And unbelievably, they now want to force the convention on them by pushing the EU's accession above their heads. That is unacceptable. The European Union cannot make decisions against the explicit will of several of its own member states.
Prečo niekto chce nanútiť Slovenskej republike Istanbulský dohovor? Veď predsa jurisdikcia Slovenskej republiky upravuje dôslednejšie a precíznejšie ochranu práv žien pred domácim násilím. A ja viem, o čom hovorím.
The jurist contacted me to speak in this debate, so speak I shall. Dear or the jurists, you and the far right here call this convention defective. The only defective thing in all of this is your view on women, the misogyny and sexism with which you drive your policies, the idea that women's sexual and reproductive health and rights.
Ja, dit debat verontwaardigt mij. Ik ben echt enorm verbaasd. Het hele debat gaat over of het Istanbul-verdrag wel het juiste instrument is, of de Europese Unie dit wel kan opleggen aan de lidstaten. Dus hou op met het gedoe over of dit wel het juiste instrument is. Ja, dit is het juiste instrument. Dit is onze taak.
Vezano uz Istanbulsku konvenciju i vladavinu prava, htio bih samo citirati Sud Europske unije u Luksemburgu od prije 16 mjeseci koji je rekao da trebate poštivati načelo supsidijarnosti i pravo država članica da same odluče o Istanbulskoj konvenciji, a izvjestitelji ponovno protivno odluci suda požuruju vijeće da donese tu odluku. Dakle, trebalo bi poštivati vladavinu prava i kad vam odluke suda ne odgovaraju, a vi, dakle, očito ugrožavate tu vladavinu prava. Drugo, promotori Istanbulske konvencije imali su prilike u svojim brojnim govorima navesti bar jedan pozitivan rezultat Istanbulske konvencije koja je potpisana prije 12 godina, nisu citirali niti jedan. Znači, ta je konvencija dokazano neučinkovita. No, vi ste stvorili narativ da mi koji se protivimo Istanbulskoj konvenciji, valjda da mrzimo žene i da promičemo nasilje nad ženama, što je težak nonsens. Zapravo ja bih čak rekao da je upravo suprotno. S obzirom da je taj dokument neučinkovit, vi koji promičete taj dokument, vi promičete nasilje nad ženama jer promičete neučinkovit dokument. Dakle, jako me zanima koliko će ta dogma dugo trajati, u kojem ćete se oglušavati na dokaze koji pokazuju da je taj dokument neučinkovit. Hvala vam lijepo.